Hello, my name is Frank Kirrane and I'm speaking to you from the Department of Medical Physics and Clinical Engineering at Galway University Hospitals. And I'd like to first thank you for this opportunity on behalf of myself, my departmental colleagues and my clinical collaborators for this opportunity to present our proposal for our Spark Innovation Programme funding. So the technology area that I'd like to speak to you about is the use of extended reality technology for medical device operator training. And we think this is an area that needs attention, and I hope the next couple of minutes will help prove that. So first of all, extended reality, that's a technology family that includes augmented reality, virtual reality, and mixed reality. And it's a marriage of specialist software and hardware, including head-mounted displays that create an immersive or augmented reality, where you can overlay the real world with virtual objects and so on, right through to virtual reality, where you provide an entirely immersive experience. And it has uses in healthcare at the moment, particularly in healthcare or medical education, for anatomy education, communications training, surgical simulation, and procedure training. And outside of healthcare, industry has increasingly leveraged extended reality to address training gaps and inefficiencies, especially in manufacturing training. But the particular area that we're concerned about as clinical engineers, and is a concern for our clinical collaborators, is how do we support users of medical devices? How do we provide training to all the nurses, the doctors, the physiotherapists, physiologists, and all the other health and social care staff on how to operate medical devices so that they are confident and competent users? And at the moment, we provide a mix of vendor supplied and internally developed in-service type training. And medical device training is very important because it's a key contributor to safety. A 2016 report showed that 70% of medical device incidents were due to use error or techniques of use error. A more recent review in the Dutch hospital system of their adverse events showed that medical devices were involved in 40% of all the adverse events. And increasingly, with the advent of AI and more integrated, complicated systems, we've added layers of training complexity. So we need every channel at our disposal to provide both synchronous face-to-face type training and demonstrations through to all asynchronous or self-directed learning tools. And these asynchronous self-directed learning tools include Extended Reality Toolkit, and we think this will be part of our solution. So I think to explain where we're coming from and what our kind of key objectives are, it's set out in a video here from Sheba Hospital in Israel for the Center for Medical Simulation. And that hospital, like us, was challenged with how they would train staff during the COVID-19 pandemic, especially staff who were reassigned from different areas, and more particularly how they would support them and train them to be competent users of the medical equipment. So I played this short video clip, and I think it'll explain what our objectives are.
The main task that we were dealing with was task shifting. So guys, the idea would be that every single device in the healthcare system would be eventually accompanied with a tutorial. No manuals, no internet sites, whatever. A tutorial in the Azure, somewhere in the cloud. And this is the way we used it here at Sheba.
So I think you can see from that clip that what we're trying to achieve has been achieved elsewhere. And I think our staff and patients can benefit from similar technology. So thank you again for your attention, and thank you again for the opportunity to apply.